Hello guys. Screen spectacular.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Scholes. Oh, well played. Beckenbauer can clear it away. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes a shot! He pondered over it and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Now it's Musiala. Scholes spots it and intercepts. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot, and he shoots! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And smartly reclaimed. And he thumps it clear. Plays the return pass. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bellingham! And for a moment, time stood still. This is Van Nistelrooy. That's good play. Can he finish?
Added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the
Please
break.
be reminded that drinking is only
Manchester
allowed in the
United
areas
finding
shown on this
themselves
map. Thank you
behind
very
by
much for your
just one goal
cooperation.
at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
Okay.
And here is is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Neymar.
That's going in strongly.
It's run loose here. That's the throw. Bellingham with the delivery. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Vieira. He's going for goal!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
And the shot! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 13.
Madrid with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And claimed it back swiftly. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Valverde. Howson cuts out the pass. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to...
Neymar Junior. Formation mati.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's... Shot, surely! Hakimi clears without hesitation. Van Nistelrooy. Out of play for a throw. Rodri. And Kubasi. Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Mendes. Cross. There's the header! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Musiala. Spread to the right. And he can clear it away. Now it's Messi.
Messi.
He's got away. And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Nistelrooy. That's an excellent interception. And that is well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh,
Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rodri.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too.
Takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Spread out to the left. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Messi. There will be a throw-in. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Nice-looking ball. Gabriel attempts a clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's gone route one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabriel. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Areas shown on this map.
Well,
Thank
for
you
me,
for your
Peter, things have
cooperation.
never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Musiala. And he plays one through. He's in a chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Xavi Simons is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the cross comes in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that's it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good take in a good area. Messi. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicely weighted ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Neymar. Shot, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Goulart.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played. Nuno Mendes. Musiala.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The final 5 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out towards the flank. Musiala. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something.
Formation. Plan. Wait, look, okay. Hey, this is about. Right. Hello, guys. No subscribing. Let's see. Friendly കളിക്കാലോ ഞാൻ മെസ്സേജ്
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Germany.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's wicked! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great to Scott.
And Van Nistelrooy! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Nistelrooy really must...
He's given it... Van Nistelrooy! That is decidedly lacking.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
How Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. On net. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Manchester United awarded another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maldini tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 35 minutes is number 9.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Shevchenko. Just past the 40th minute mark. And he's had it nicked away. And it's De Bruyne. And that has been slung wide. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Kubasi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Volunteers for each
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 49 minutes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shevchenko. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Madwicki! Goal, Germany! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany leading now. Corner number 3 coming up. Delivered with swing. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Germany are looking to go forward now. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. And he's quick to return it. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Back where it came from.
Whatever happens,
Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make...
Real chance! Van Nistelrooy gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi, and he's found a way past. And Messi!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Great vision. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that's that. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But
Santos HB. Ronaldo. Ini നമുക്ക് നമ്മൾ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position did...
That was superb goalkeeping.
Güler is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Dani Olmo. Mateus ventures forward. Might be danger here. Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's going wide left. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. The most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Donadoni. Donadoni going forward. Nice looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great ball if he can get there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Cannavaro. Dani Olmo. In with the challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Donadoni. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Dani Olmo. Couldn't squeeze it
There
through.
will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Shown on this map. Thank you
Well,
for
obviously
your
things are
cooperation.
not good, Peter. It
Substitution in
seems the
progress.
team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
DiMarco. Donadoni. Stood up well to him there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear.
And a chance!
Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cafu, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's intervened well there. And that is well cleared. And he's had it nicked away. And the through ball. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he's picked it up out wide. The ball goes in. That's a decent clearance.
Manchester United.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rodri really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
There will be 1
And
minute
it's
added
Neymar.
time.
Goulart providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.